your show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, yes.
All right, friends, it is Super Bowl Sunday basically, so you know how that works. Yes, I do watch football, contrary to what anyone else believes. I do watch football as well. But and I was going to kind of leave this go, but I felt like it started to get over to a point where we keep seeing the same thing over and over again. They keep putting Shayla on the screen and asking to ask Amber some questions, which I don't know what the questions are about. Good morning, by the ways. Good morning. Have you already hit the like button? If you have not, please go ahead and do that. I only see 2 likes, 5 so far. Did you hit the like button? Did you hit the like button, friends? Did you hit the like button? If you didn't, go ahead and hit it right now. Did you hit the like button? If you have not, go ahead and hit the like button for me, please. It doesn't cost you anything. Okay, so they've been giving us this. Good afternoon for those who are there. You walk around singing the song. Thank you very much for singing it. It's a good song. Okay, so they keep giving us this Shayla thing. Um, with her asking a bunch of questions. I don't know how I feel about it. It just feels so disingenuous some of the times. I don't know why she's asking these questions. What's so new? What's so different? But you know what? Let's get into it. Let's go.
Are you good? I'm good. I was thinking about all the spiritual stuff that you were saying earlier. And while I admire that, I'm such a crash out.
Shayla, speak life, okay?
Seriously, like anybody who hurts me, I want to hurt them.
Okay.
And
I understand that.
Okay, so they keep bringing Shayla on screen to try to explain herself. We already knew this. Like, I don't know. It's like they're trying to see exactly them can tell us something new because that is what the script is for. Like, you're not telling us anything new. We already know that. We are already aware that Shayla is an actual crash out. So you trying to tell us now, oh, I'm such a crash out. Anyone hurts me? Like you don't need to keep pounding it in our heads. Like we already here. We know. Shayla is the girl who is the clone. She clashes out. We already call her a yamhead. That's what we call you, a yamhead. That's why we called her a yamhead. That was the reason. So they keep trying to give us this whole thing. I don't know what it is. Them keep putting this on us. I thought you would have left and would have just moved on to the other skits of the day, but we're still here. Okay. So I don't know. So the question is she trying to say that she's going to hurt Amber again? That's what I'm trying to find out, Layla. I'm trying to find out if that's what she's trying to say. I don't know what this is. Like I don't know if I like this excessive conversation that they're having. Lauren, I'm glad that you're catching a live. I appreciate it for you coming on to a live. I don't know what this is. This is frustrating. I don't know how much more of this junk I could watch. Making rational justification for some of Amber's responses as one thing, but no, it's just over the top, basically, and unrealistic. That's kind of what I'm trying to say here, Leila. Like, I don't know what is the purpose of us seeing Shayla. I don't know what it is. Is it that they're getting ready to give Shayla karma, so they want to do some other things? I don't know if that's what it is, but it's something. It is something.
And you could have really hurt me. I mean, the black eye hurt me, but you didn't hurt me. I feel like the pain that you gave me in theory it didn't amount to what I did to you.
All right. Okay. Okay. So I think Tanya is saying the right thing, I guess. Tanya is saying that Amber's forgiveness is tearing Shayla up. So could that be the case as to what's going on? Is Amber's forgiveness messing up Shayla? That's the question. Is it because Amber is not willing to go there with her? No, I do understand that. Meaning, I do understand where sometimes moving on from a person and not giving them any energy is the best thing you can possibly do. I get that. Like you can do that, and I realize that sometimes when you don't give people the energy, they tend to get, much different. So I do get that piece of the puzzle. What I don't get is the thickness of Shayla's eyebrow. Let's talk about it. I don't know why her eyebrows are thick. It doesn't look like them real. Listen, do you ladies draw on eyebrows like this? Do you make your eyebrows thick like this? That's the question, ladies. Do you draw your eyebrows as thick as this? That is the question. Just like Shayla eyebrow look, is it that thick? You draw your eyebrow this thick too? More I know if it's that thick. I want to know if it's that thing. So Big Mama says, morning. It could be because of what happened with Lauren yesterday, making her think about all of this. But that's the thing. It's like she goes through these one-day moments, and it's as if the writers are trying to say, oh, guys, look at Shayla. She's changed. No, she's not, and we don't believe that. No, Onila's not buying that. That's what they want me to think. That's what they want me to think. And I hope they don't rekindle this. Thank you very much, Mercedes. You don't, yes, do not rekindle this friendship. I don't want this friendship. I don't want it. I don't want it. Me need an eyebrow pencil just like over them have eyebrow pencil. Y'all need to send me an eyebrow pencil. What's it called? Microblading. See me can't my eyebrow thick. Something. My eyebrows as thick as that. I never get my eyebrow that thick basically. Pick up like this, draw like a party right. So basically, let me see if we can get whatever it is. Hold on, friends. Hold on. Give me one moment. Give me a moment. Hold on. Let's see if I can get myself. Y'all used to draw that because there must be something that y'all are using to draw. Basically, can I? You can draw like something to the side. Give me one moment here, friends. Let me just see exactly if I can make it that thick. Let me see exactly if I can. Shading a little bit, yeah. Give me a moment, friends. I'm coming. I'm gonna get the live done. Give me one moment. Let me just see if I can. You can just draw. Aha! There it is. There it is. There you go. My eyebrows are a little thicker now. Anyways, let's proceed with exactly this skit. Let's proceed with the skit. Don't worry about what O'Neill's got going on. Let's go.
Well, that's big of you, Shayla.
So if you ever start to feel regret like I should have, you should know that the day you forgave me, now I feel worse.
What?
Yeah.
She feels worse now, Amber. That is why she have to draw her eyebrow that thick, basically. See, mine not thick enough, basically. Me to get my eyebrow back. Never mind, it's fine. Just that's why her eyebrow is this thick, Amber, because she can't. You can't forgive her.
Pain is worse because now I have to live with how I've done you versus how you chose to handle it. So, I'm sorry. I know you don't want to just keep revisiting the same things, but
we don't actually. We don't. We really and truly don't. Honestly, Shayla, we just want you to go about your business. We really don't care.
We
Like,
don't
we don't
care.
care. We
We
just
don't.
like I don't know.
We don't care. We don't care. We don't care.
Look. We keep revisiting the same thing over and over and over and over again. It's too much. Look, Amber is already keeping the baby. Okay, she's gotten over it. She is tired of this entire thing with whatever it is. We don't want to see you, and I think that's the problem because we just don't.
We don't
care.
care.
We're not
We
care.
don't. We don't care. We
That's the
don't care.
problem.
We don't.
She wants us to care, and I don't care at all for this. They're trying to rekindle this friendship, and I don't like it Maybe this is why Shayla is crashing up, because she remembers all of this. Well, hey, so now basically she's playing into the narrative that, you know, she has what? I guess we're gonna say what we're gonna say. That she leave your boo alone. Well, if she never drawn her eyebrow, what are we gonna say now? She has trauma, is that what it is? Do you want to see them as friends again? Maybe let me ask that question. Let me ask that question. Do you want to see them as friends again? Because that's what the writers are trying to sell. Do you want to see them as friends again? Because the writers are inching this together, and I don't know if I don't know if I can manage to give me another treacherous story of Shayla and Amber. If they do, I'm gonna go to the other stories. I promise you. I totally promise you, if they do this. Let me read y'all's comments. Nanya, I need that not to happen. Amber to mind her business and not to be there for her. She needs to lose custody of Kai next. We need the full karma, not in pieces. Thank you very much, Leila, because I'm with you 100%. We want full karma. We need full karma. Not a half, not 50%, not all. We want the full karma. That's what we want exactly.
I don't know, Amber. I really just admire you. Like, of course, I've always admired that you're beautiful. I like how you dress. But do you want to know what I admire the most about you?
What's that?
Is how beautiful your heart is. Because it really takes a big person to be the way you are every day. And I really can't say it enough. You know what? All of this is just a reminder to me that I really let the enemy take over.
Who is the enemy? Who is the enemy? When we talk about the enemy, who is the enemy? Religion keeps you subservient to nonsense. Amber will continue to be a doormat to wickedness. Thank you very much for placing this, Hickey, because, see, this is the deal. Amber has already forgiven Shayla. She's already done it. She's over it. But she doesn't need to be friends with Shayla. Rico, after this, we're going to be meeting, so don't worry about it. She doesn't need to be She doesn't need to be friends with Shayla. This is just too much. People tend to blame Anthony, but Amber has displayed signs of having low self-esteem. When will we address that? Fresh Boy Entertainment, I've been saying this. And that's the part I don't like, but I guess she's saying she's, not a fool, because that's what she said the last time. I don't think Amber will continue to be a doormat to wickedness. I hope not. Nanya, I do hope not that she doesn't do this. Karma is not always bad, but you reap what you sow. And that's the point. We're not saying karma is bad, but you must reap what you sow. She must reap what she sows. That's just the point we're raising. Ain't no real woman going to befriend the woman that stole her husband and had a baby. This entire skit is awful. Rhonda, you're not out of your mind for saying that. You're not out of your mind. But what is out of my mind is this big, thick eyebrow that's on the side right here. So that I think I'm trying to see exactly. If I can just barely draw that little piece right there. Let me see if we can scratch that. Let's see if we can put that together. Because let's see if we can get mine just as thick as these ones. Okay. I was making sure. So we don't know who the enemy is. Anyways, let's keep going.
And I regret it. So although you may have felt like I won many battles, you should know that you won the war.
Shayla, this isn't about winning or losing. It's about growing. Growing deeper in your walk with the Lord. Growing deeper in love with yourself. Because once you love yourself, it's harder to make mistakes that you'll at some point regret.
This is what Amber should be saying. Shayla, You are an absolute turd. Shayla, I have no care in the world for you. I mean, after all, Shayla, it's not about winning or losing, Shayla, but the big, thick eyebrows have got to go. I mean, the mere fact that you have your feet are so big and yellow, basically. You know, um, Shayla, it's not about winning the war. It's just the mere fact that you are just slow. You've always been slow. And that's it. That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear all of the other little piece them. I don't want to hear nothing else but that. That's what I want to hear.
Because you'll value yourself more. And that's what I want for you. I want you to value yourself and know that in spite of your mistakes, God still calls you worthy.
And what I also want her to know is to please level down those eyebrows that for some reason just can't quite get the eyebrows down, please. Like, don't come back over here with the eyebrows looking like that. That's what we want you to know. What we want you to know is that we don't really want you over here. Like, look, it's just too much. It's too much. It's just too thick. It's too thick.
That's beautiful. Sometimes I do want to go to God, but I don't always feel like I have the right words, and I've done so much, I feel ashamed.
I understand
that. So do you think that you can pray the prayer that you've been praying over your life, over mine?
I can think about you. I'm joking. Of course, Shayla. I never pass up the opportunity to pray for someone. And I am praying for your true healing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And thank you for everything that you do for my son.
How about we start by Shayla actually dressing appropriately? Like, before we even, okay. I just saw the comment from Nanya, and Nanya is saying Amber is being a Christian woman. Yes, she is, by being forgiving. But I don't have to talk to you after that. Why does people make it seem as though if I've forgiven you, I have to have you as a friend? Why can't I just have you as an associate? Somebody that comes and somebody that goes. And the first and foremost thing is this. Can we start by at least dressing properly? Can we start by coming to the house dressed like you're actually doing something else? Can we start there first? I'm just saying, I would never trust Shayla. So I don't know what this is. It doesn't matter. Even if I forgave you, you know what? Let me ask that to the chat, because y'all sometimes, maybe it's like O'Neal is saying something out of pocket. Okay. Let me go ahead and put this in. Would you trust Shayla after all of that? Would you trust Shayla after all of that? Let me ask y'all the questions. Would you guys trust after all of the foolishness that Judge Shayla has gone through and that she's done? We don't want to hear this. We don't want to hear this. Don't like it because, we've seen enough. We just don't want to hear no more. I hope they don't try to make Shayla's repentance her karma. We don't want that. That's not enough. We want more than that. Well, you're not the writers, so get over it. And Amber always had low self-esteem. Here's the only land of the writer. All right. Sharon is the only land of the writer, so only leave it stop him nice because. Oh gosh, get the hell out of here, man. Icky, you're 100% correct. Get out of here. Pray. Look here. Shayla can pray for herself. She doesn't need my prayers. Shayla can pray for herself. Look. Let me just say this. You can pray for someone all you want, okay? But the truth of the matter is, you going to God on your own may be a stronger prayer than the prayer that I can pray for you, because I am only human. All right. I'm only human. And so I have biases and I have blind spots. So, sure, I can pray a prayer. Sure. But your prayer that you're going to sit down on your knees and pray is the best prayer that you could pray because you know your own heart. You know the things that you're hiding inside of your chest. That's what it is. So I don't want to hear this whole idea of maybe Amber can pray. Maybe she needs to get up in the mornings and start praying her own prayers. How about that? How about you start praying? How about Shayla start taking care of Kai? Let's start there first. How about you start putting your own son first and not let him off over by the Daltons so him can stay over there so he can get to go run the road straight. This is why I'm not praying for you. No. This is why I'm not praying for you. She needs help to do what she needs help with is to relax. How about she start first by actually focusing on Kai? Maybe if Shayla actually focused on Kai, that would start her road to a better life. That is a question. That is a statement. If Shayla, this is a question. This is a statement. If Shayla focused, if she focused on Kai, her life would start to change. You cannot be asking for your life to be changing and you're not taking care of even your son. That means you don't really want no prayer. What you want is what the Daltons them have. And you can't want what people have if you don't first even self-search. Look, you go self-search first. You know more than me. Me can pray all I want for you. But you know more than I do what is inside of your heart. You know what your thoughts, you know what you feel about things, you know how you are, you know all of that. We mean not everybody knows how to pray. We mean praying is going on your knees and just talking. That's what it is. People are making prayer sound like it's something difficult. It has never ever been difficult. She knows how to pray. Don't do this, Faith. Let's not do this morning. Not everybody knows how to pray. There's an art in it. That's why her prayer warrior classes and things like that. Look, let me just get into this. Let me say this. While I do accept that you have prayer warrior classes, and I accept that, you also have the key for yourself as to what you want from God. You can sit down, go up on your knees them yourself. Don't get me wrong. Sure, could you have other people pray nonetheless? I understand that. But you can find your places and pray by yourself. Shayla has been taught to pray. It's just what she has been praying for. What do you mean there's an art to prayer? Since when? The Bible says come as you are. That means however your heart is. If your heart clean, come. If your heart dirty, come. If your heart musty, come. If your heart is whatever your heart is, the Bible says clean up your heart and come. Bring your heart, come. However you are, come as you are. The Bible says come as you are. That means you don't. Let me address this. O'Neill, you're so negative. There's no problem in praying for your enemy. The point of the matter is this. Start at home first before you start asking for the other things. Where is the taking care of Kai? I'm going to come down on it. I'm going to come down on the topic. I'm going to come down on it. The point of the matter is this. Why not start first at taking care of your kid? Why not start there first? There is no starting in anything. What I'm seeing is a woman who wants what other people have. You can just bend down on your knees and just say exactly what you're thinking. God, you know what, God, I'm in this state right now, God. And you know what? Me don't know what I'm doing, God, but I'm asking you to guide me. God, I'm going to look on the next 2 steps or the next 3 steps that you give me. God, I don't know what I'm doing. God, I'm just coming to you because I'm this personal who, is just here. God, I'm faulty. God, me don't know anything at all. I don't know nothing. Humble me. Show me the way. What are we talking about? Making it look like prayer is something that is hard to do. Prayer has never been hard. People know how to pray. What people are trying to do is to get others to do the work for them. And you can't get other people to do work for you. While, yes, I accept that you can have prayer classes and people can come in for whatever it is, I also want you to help yourself. Are y'all forgetting? Wait, people forgetting that. People are forgetting the story of the people them with the 1 talent, the 2 talent, the 3, the 4, and the 5. The man with the 1 talent did nothing with the 1 talent. The one with the 5 go out and get 5 more. The 1 talent man buried the talent. The point of the story was at least try to help yourself. That's the point of the matter. But we're now making it seem as though prayer is a hard thing. So prayer hard now. All of a sudden prayer get hard. Look, Shayla wants the easy road. And you're not going to escape life with the easy road. She's been wanting the easy road. This is what it is. What are we talking about? Angelina was... what? Hasn't Shayla seen Angelina pray? Let me ask this question. Hasn't Shayla seen Angelina praying? Let me ask that. Let me ask this. Hasn't she seen Angelina praying? Yes or no? Look, me get what you're saying, Angela Kinsey, but let me just tackle this because some of the times we make it look like, you know, we don't know what's going on with it when it comes to Shayla. We make it look like we don't know what exactly is going on. You cannot take the easy way out. You can't escape your reality. What people are trying to do a lot of times these days is trying to escape responsibility. And not even God, you have responsibility for that means you want no responsibility at all. You're not even responsible enough then. You're telling me you're not responsible enough to start from even just God. Let me let it go. Let me let it go. It no matter, she's seen prayer. No, what Angelina was praying for, we don't know, but she's seen that. Would he pray and change the DNA test that she getting karma for whatever it is? Look here. Prayer has always been easy. O'Neal, the funny thing about Shayla asking Amber to pray for her, did Shayla not tell Delicia God, not a man? Not man comes first? So how, you know what? You know something, I love you, Mercedes. Mercedes, I thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mercedes. Mercedes, thank you very much, because people are going to try to come on to the channel to see if them can come use the two little thing them like them not understand the prayer is you can be walking around with your eyes open praying. What are we talking about? Hold on here, so look, this was the same Shayla doing all of this. What she tried to do is escape. You can't escape the judgment. She tried to escape the judgment. No such thing as the easy road. You want her to get hurt, so y'all want her to get hurt so bad. When you want God to have his children and knows when you want them to come to realization, what do you mean? No such thing as the easy road. We don't, let's correct this. Saying that we want Shayla to get hurt so bad is a disingenuous statement. We're saying we want Shayla to accept the punishment that comes with what she has done. That's two different things. Saying that you want something bad to happen to Shayla sounds like you're saying that we want to see Shayla unalive. That's not what it is. We're saying the law of reaping and sowing is in effect, and you cannot escape the law of reaping and sowing. Now, what you may need to do is go on your knees them, or in your own sweet time, go see exactly if you can find God. But a lot of times people don't want to find God. What they want is them want other people to find God for them. And this was what I've always been talking about. Is the escape of accountability. You can't escape accountability. Go pray for yourself. This is just for the attention. That's what it is. She wants a man like small ankles, and she wants Amber's life. Please stop this. What she's trying to do is trying to see exactly if she can get that going. So don't bother with that here, people. Don't bother with this. The first thing you need to do is to talk to God. He would love hearing from you. Has she spoken to him yet? Have you been working on talking to God? The only thing Shayla has been doing is working on talking to Iman. So let's not do this here. So no bother with it. Listen to me. If y'all want to dance, we can dance, you know. If we don't want to go down the Bible road, we can go down the Bible road. Don't bother with it. Don't try to see if it can come sweet O'Neal up. No, well, O'Neal, everybody doesn't know how to pray. That is bull. It's total bull. Praying does not involve any special action. It don't need no special person. No one needs to intercede fully on your behalf. You can go in on your knees to God. You know how many times God has solved people's problem at the midnight hour? when they're in the direst of need of situations, when the mortgage are collapse, when things are happen to them, when them in a dire needs and dire straits, and them pray and they're out of the situation. So what are we talking about? This thing has been happening for ages. People have been assisted from dire circumstances for ages. So what are we talking about now? For make it look like the woman can't pray. What are we talking about? What y'all are trying to do now is see if you can buy what Wayne them selling. And what they're selling is, oh, look at poor little Shayla. She's just asking for forgiveness. And O'Neill is mean. Talking about her eyes. And for telling her to pray for herself. I'm gonna need to pray for her because she can't manage herself. Just if somebody could pray. Foolishness. Foolishness. No one needs to come to your rescue. There is a God force within all of us, and she can go to God herself like anybody else. Nobody else is mightier than anybody when it comes to God. We know this. Shayla knows this as well. When she was praying on Anthony, what did you call that? That was praying. When she was praying to take Anthony away from Amber, she was praying for that. That's prayer. That was, yes, you're correct. Not all prayers are good prayer because that was a bad prayer. That's correct. That is correct. This foolishness coming to making it seem now as though she can't pray. No, not everybody knows how to pray. O'Neill, on the spare me with that. On the spare, everybody can go. Everybody can pray. No, maybe what you want to tell me is that people teaches a lot of people that somebody has to do this magical work. There has to be a preacher and he has to come by and say, come to me, dear Shayla, Lord. Lord, let me go down and intercede for Shayla on her. No one has to do that for you. We need to stop this foolishness. That is the misconception about God. The misconception about God is that someone has to do it for us. You don't need anybody on your behalf to pray for you. You just simply need to tell God your heart. That's what you need to do. Come with your heart. As if your heart dirty, come with your heart. If your heart clean, come with your heart. However your heart is, even if it's smutty, you go to God yourself. She needs to get the thing of the prayer warrior, Amber O'Neill. Don't worry, O'Neill. She's getting...
Yeah, it sounds like he's calling you, so you better get out the door before he sees you. Come on, let's go.
Y'all think we can trick O'Neill? Listen to me. We can't trick O'Neill with foolishness. What's going on here is Shayla wants the same thing that Amber has. And when you want what people have, God is not going to give you exactly what you're having because God wants you to get the thing you need to have. The point of the matter is she has still not learned the lesson that you don't need to want what other people have. You need to want the goodness that God wants you to have or that you want to have. Come as you are. That the thing say, come as you are. You don't need Amber for come for you. Amber don't need to come and pray in a prayer to get a truth. That's correct. It's a come as you are. So no matter how you stay, that's the way you need to go. If you're naked, you can walk right in naked. Ding-a-ling and swing from side to side. Naked as you are. You could even have the pum pum show basically, and that's how you decide to say, oh, come as you are. See me there. That is exactly how you go to God. You go to God the way you feel like you want to go to God. You don't need anything different. If you want to go there and you don't have on any clothes at all, that's your way of going to God. Hey, that's it. That's it. We don't need nothing else. Nobody come try to sell O'Neill the whole perception that she needs on Amber's assistance. O'Neill, she doesn't need that. She does not need that. And let's not start to teach people that them need someone else to pray for them. What you need to do is to intercede on your own behalf. God will come to your rescue if you're really sincere. The question is she sincere? That is the question. Is she actually very, very sincere? Is she taking the spiritual cues that God give her? That are the question you need to ask. Look how many cues God has given. Look how many signs he has given. Has she taken any of those cues? The answer is no. So don't bother with this. Don't bother with this, please. Don't bother with this. Don't bother with this. You know me, I'll come in and you know me, I'll strike that. No, everybody, no, don't bother with that. Please don't bother. That is that old level of thinking. That is that old thinking that some priest have to come and if he doesn't pray for you, oh Lord, you're damned to damnation. You're condemned. If the pastor don't pray for you, Lord, I don't know what's going to happen to you. Where's the pastor? The pastor, oh, he's off today. Lord, me need blessing because me about forget. No. God has always been there. God has never ever stopped being there. In fact, if you ask right now, he's here with me so right now, and he's there with any one of y'all that is in between my screens. Wherever you are right now, if you that's why I'm omnipresent and I'm omnipotent and I'm omniscient, right? That's why I'm omnipresent. Him omnipresent is everywhere. So God in every single spot. So don't bother with the foolishness. God, if it's God you really want, then call out for God and Him will help you. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't think you ain't come with that. No, listen to me. God is always around. God is always reachable. It's not like Ja Rule song where them say, I'm not always there when you call, but I'm no, God always there on time. That's the thing with God. The difference about that is that's why God and Ja Rule different. Because Ja Rule is not always there when you call, but God is always there when you call, and He's always on time. And He'll give you more than the all. So that's what is different with God and man. That is the difference. Shayla is scared to face the wrath. That's what it is, Nanya. She's scared of something. That is the question. Now that me can agree with. Shayla is scared of something. What is she afraid of is the question. People see us as hating Shayla because we want to see her get her karma. That doesn't mean that we hate the character. It don't mean say whatever it is. No, we want to see her get her just due, just like how Amber get her just due for her, whatever it is them. Everybody gets them just due. O'Neal has gotten him just. Only think O'Neal don't get him just due? You think O'Neal is absolved of reality? O'Neal just learned at this age that, hey, whatever you put into the universe, that's what you get out of it. If you put in bad deeds, you're going to get out bad deeds. If you put in condemnation, you'll get out condemnation. So you must be able to take it. O'Neal just has realized this. But let's not bother with this here. And that is what, mommy, I don't think you're even half saying this. This is all applied to get back in Amber's good graces. Amber, keep your eyes open. And that's what I would say. Keep her eyes open. She doesn't need Amber to pray for her, trying to profit Amber. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you for your super chat, mommy. Thank you for your super chat. I love this. I love this line, Marcia. Marcia says, O'Neal, God wear pajamas, but he does not sleep. Exactly. He's never sleeping. Whether you want to call him, her, whatever you want to call it. God never sleeps. Always I listen to you no matter the time of the night. He's always listening. Let's start by actually loving Kai. How about that? How about you start? You know what? You want to pray? The first prayer I want is loving Kai. Shayla needs to love Kai first. Yes, the truth. She needs to pray for herself. Pray for yourself, man. When you pray for you, help yourself first. Help yourself first. How about loving Kai first? How about giving Kai some love? I don't want to hear it from the people who are coming to try to defend Shayla now. You're not going to win me. You're not going to win me. Try it and you're not going to win me. You're not going to win me. When you start loving the baby and stop leaving him by himself and stop leaving him downstairs by himself and with other people, then I can take what y'all are saying. Thank you very much. Absolutely right. Thank you very much, Antoinette. Don't bother with it. You know, O'Neal come in this man. No, can't come fool O'Neal with foolishness. No bother with that. I see she's not asking her to go digging friends to pray for her. Yeah, well, listen, look. She's trying to get back in her good grace because she'll try to understand something. The first thing Sheila needs to start by is by starting to pray. Why not just sit down on your knees and pray? Call out to God for yourself, man. Do some calling out, man. Work. People don't want to work. The plan failed, so now she's trying to get pregnant again. Remember, you know, this is the same woman that is still underneath him and craft. Devil's always recruiting. Ask Jesus, not a friend. Exactly. The devil is always recruiting. Thank you very much, One Journey. Devil always a recruit. You need to ask Jesus. My answer would have been to Shayla. Shayla, go in your spare time and just go talk to God. Go and talk to him. You don't need to do this stuff that they've been telling us to do. Right? Because I know it works, you know. The church tried to tell us we have to do this whole heap of stuff before you come to God. No. Listen to me, man. Just come to God as you are, man. I've found in my time, this is what I can say. I've found that when you come to God with a pure heart and do the whole heap of fandangles and you're trying to see if you can sweet up God, I've found that my prayers work perfectly fine. Because God realized that I'm not pretending because I can't pretend anyway. I can't pretend. If I pretend with God and God already know what's going on. God already know my heart, What am I going to pretend and say? What am I going to pretend and say? I'm going to read y'all's chats. That's what it is. Why not Shayla go into the closet and throw all her cleavage, skinny clothes them and get on her knees and pray? That's the question we are asked. That's the question. You know, Shayla O'Neal go in and I say, Lord, you say I know, so I shouldn't touch a pum there over there, so Lord. And you know me that try to be a good person, but help me for change. You know, me know so me not change well, Lord. Just show me the way for change. Me don't know exactly what I'm doing at this point. Lord, I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I've been touching all of these pum-pums and you say that I've been trying my best. Right? I've been trying my best. But them coming on my way, Lord, and I need to find a way to get away from it, Lord. Just show me the way. The next 2 moves. Just like that. Just like that. That's all O'Neal pray. Just like that. And then God start give me one book. And then him give you a next book. And then they might bring like a little series on and you watch that. And then him bring someone else in your life and him say, look at this person. Then him bring another person in your life and him say, watch this person. Then him bring someone else and they might bring a little word and little by little, you start to get the inkling them. You don't need, there is no secret to this. The only thing you need to do is to sit down and pray. Just go down on your knees by yourself. It doesn't need to assist whatever it is. No, you don't need assistance. You do not need any assistance. Right? Doesn't make sense. Please, Amber's Grace, please don't be the jazz. This is stupid. She need to go visit when she can pray for her and see all of the spirits that Shayla have. Look for Moon. Wayne has been telling Shayla to pray. We have been telling Shayla to pray. So don't bother with it. Prayer is easy, friends. It has always been easy. There's no secret to prayer. There's no formula to prayer. Whoever is coming up with that, that's a lie. Me can say that's a lie. Challenge me. There's no secret to this. The only thing you need to do for this is go down on your knees and tell God exactly what's going on. That's what you need to do. There is no secret to prayer. And if y'all have this old secret wanna have, we'll do something different. Y'all, hey, more power to y'all. There is no secret to prayer. Let me say it again. There is no secret. There is no secret to prayer. There's no secret. There is no secret. You don't have no secret. There's no special thing you need to do. All you need to do is just talk. There is no secret. Don't bother with it. Don't start putting that in people's head to make it seem as if, oh, everybody doesn't know to pray, O'Neal. Some people do. Let me show you. Just pray. Just talk. Just like you're talking to a regular person. Just see him way you talk to God. Reason with God like a friend. And you will get more from it. Because then at least the entity knows. The entity realizes that, oh, okay, I'm right there with you. Okay. Him treating me just, okay, I see what's going on. And by the way, God can tell your heart anyway. So it's not like you can hide. You can't hide. There is no secret. So let's stop this. No, nobody even put that in the chat about the secret. Well, everybody does know. Everybody knows how to pray. There is no secret. Whatever method you use is perfectly fine. Any method you use is perfectly fine. You don't need a secret method. Whatever method you use to talk to God is good. As long as you talk to him. As long as you're talking to God, that's what's most important. It's a certain way that you must say, no, that's not true. Because once you start doing that, then you make it look as though, say, God is this person where you have to go through a certain line and you have to go through a certain notion, and you don't have to do that. What do you mean I'm misleading the way you pray? No, you go to God and you talk to him. Well, if look here. I've been living on this earth for, I'm not going to say my age, but listen to me. I've come to realize that, listen to me, you can just simply talk. My prayers of just talking to God, going in my private space and just talking to God is way more effective than all the other stuff that people say, oh, you got to do this because it seems as if I'm putting something on. And I don't need to put anything on for God because God already can see me. There's no secret to anything at all. There is no secret. I've come to realize that when you just simply go to God, open yourself and talk to him. God, I'm right here right now in this moment. I don't know. Just talk to him, just like you talk to a friend. And I've realized that when you do that, God answer your prayers. Then the question is, are you listening to when God speaks? And there's no secret. The question is, are you listening? When God is talking, are you listening? If you're not listening, then you're not going to hear. That's the question. So when you ask God, I want you to show me if am I doing right with this YouTube thing, God? Just show me the way. Show me signs. Tell me if I must do it or not. Just give me the signs, God. I'm going to sit down for the next couple of days and I'm going to watch exactly. I'm just going to watch. And whatever you give me, I'm going to take that as a sign. Trust me. He'll show it to you. God will show it to you. There is no special way to pray. None. Cut that. Amber repented and actually asked for forgiveness from the people she hurt. That's all it really was. There's no special way, Evangelist. Stop selling that. There is no special way. The moment you start to think that is the moment you start to seeing God as being unreachable. God is not unreachable. God is not unreachable. He's not unreachable. God is not unreachable. God is always reachable. You can reach him any given time. You can reach him right now. God, you're in this space with me right now on YouTube watching this. While I'm doing this live, God, I know you're right here with me. Thank you very much for being here with me. God is here. I'm here that. You think you've never just heard that just now? God, thank you for these lovely people that you have on YouTube that I'm right here with right now. As sincere as I am, thank you very much. That's it. He's reachable. Don't make it seem like God unreachable, friends. When you start doing those things, you make it seem as though God is unreachable. And then that's what creates the problems for a lot of people because they start to think of God as this entity that is so far away that them can't touch it. And that is not true. That has never ever been true. Make it seem like say God is right here, so in California, but he's not in New Jersey, or he's not in Michigan, or he's not in Canada, or he's not in Trinidad, or he's not in any of the other places. No, God is always around, man. Come on, don't do that. Always with you. God is always there when you call, and he's always on time. And I like the Jack Ure song. It's not like the Jack Ure song with Ashanti. God is always there when you call. That's the difference with God. God is always there when you call. Since you want me to get that one. And he's always on time. And he'll give you his all. Okay. Since you want me to run that one there for you just now. Hold on upon that one there. Always there when you call her. Always on time. I'm loving this. This is a wonderful live this morning. This is a wonderful live this morning. I love your presence this morning. We needed this. We needed this because I think that this stirred us up this morning. Why not? Why not? Don't play with the foolishness. I myself talk to God all the time. Anytime I just talk exactly I saw you have to talk to God. You have to be one-on-one. That will make God be more. In fact, when you have God like that for yourself as a friend, just like as a friend, you will get more from God like that. Well, J-Dub, if she's trying to deter the demons every day, then she needs to just be regularly talking. God, me have these demons keep following me around, and me know you can defeat them. Show me how to defeat them. What are we talking about? You guys read these Bible stories. You don't know exactly what's in the Bible. What do you think the men in the Bible them talk to God and intercede every single time when they had the various things, the problems? No, Amber is correct to forgive Shayla, but not to be friends. No more than enough to help Kai. She doesn't have to go down this road. She doesn't have to go down that particular road. I will challenge people who come on to try to give me the shenanigans about God. No, me gonna challenge you with that. If you're going to give me God name real in its realest form. Amber has a relationship with God and Shayla doesn't. That's why Amber can forgive her, because God has given Amber his grace that she can give it to Shayla. Talk to God. Have you seen Shayla talking to God recently? That's the question. That is a question. That is a question. Have you seen? Let me ask this question on the poll, because since y'all asking whatever it is, have you seen Shayla just talking to God? That's a question. She had talked about God, but has she been talking to God? She don't need nothing special from Amber. You don't need nothing special from O'Neill. You don't need O'Neill to go talk to God. God is just a thought away. You can actually think what you want, God, and he will hear your prayers if you talk to God. God knows your innermost thoughts. People know this. We know this. As much as Shayla runs her mouth, how does she not know how to talk to God? She can talk to everybody else, Shadara, except God. We can talk to everybody else except God. Only they took Johnny to church and it wasn't even planned. It's not planned, but some of the times hey, if I message late from my heart for mention, I'm going to mention it. Because I'm very, very spiritual and I talk to God regular. Regular. I might even in my work there, I say, God, me can't deal with this client right now, God. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this client. The last time I talked to the client was very, very rude. Me literally want to punch him, Lord. May I ask you, give me strength. You know what I do, God? Just give me a way for work this out. That's it. That is exactly why O'Neill is like that with God every single day. Sometime before me even come on to the YouTube, I ask God, what you want me to talk about today? What we going to talk about today? What message can we send today? I don't know. But you know what, God, tell you what, I'm going to start the live, and when we start, just guide me and tell me what to say. And that's it. And God tell me exactly what to say. That is it, friends. That is it. Nothing different. Wayne uses his faith as a tool. It's no inconsistent. Let's start with. The last time I remember Shayla talking to God was when she was going to meet that singer. Exactly. Hold on. Mr. Mommy, you know say mommy, you know say me love your mommy. Oh Lord, if me love mommy one more time. Mommy. Hold on, mommy. Hold on. Mommy has brought up something very integral. Didn't Shayla talk to God before going for the artist? Didn't Shayla talk to God for the artist and got it? Let me ask you that question. Mommy, oh, you are something special. That's why I love you now, mommy. I swear to you. Mommy, you have a special place. Let me tell you something, mommy, man. You have something where you always just come up with some things. And a lot of you guys have it, but I just want to give credit because mommy does it a lot of times. A lot of times, mommy does this. Mommy, a lot of times you do this, mommy. Didn't Shayla pray? Don't you guys remember that? Don't you remember that Shayla went on her knees openly and talked to God? And when she talked to God and asked God to bring the artist back, God brought her the artist back. Do you guys remember that? So now make it seem now like she can't pray. So the people who are coming in the chat now, well, only everybody does know you are extremely wrong. Wrong, because she has done this before. She has done that before. She has found God before. So now make it look now like she has never ever found God before. She has done that before. That's correct. Tell them again there, please. Tell them again, please. You could be in the biggest crowd and it doesn't sit well with you. You just pray there and ask God for protection. That's it. You don't need to go in a special place. Yes, she did. I'm gonna actually let me see if I can find it. Somebody on the channel find that video for me, please. Because y'all want to try to see if I can challenge O'Neal. And if we're going to do this, let's do this. I'm gonna find it for you guys. I'm gonna find it for you. I'm going to find it for you this morning. Because y'all think say y'all believe that whatever it is. Hold on. Yeah, no. We're not gonna escape today now. Y'all think we can escape O'Neal
best deals
today.
are on now.
Nope.
Take 50%
Nope,
off
we're
our
not gonna do
limited
it.
edition
Y'all are not gonna do it today. Y'all are making it look like God unreachable, and he's not unreachable. It's never ever been unreachable. Has never been unreachable. Let's do this. Oh no. Yeah, man. No. Y'all want us to do this. What the people them that was talking tough with them chests? Bring your chest out, man. If you don't have chest, bring your breast come. If you don't have your chest, then bring your breast. But bring something come. Bring your chest. If you don't have your chest, bring your breast. Hold on, because you don't think O'Neal forget. Y'all believe that O'Neal forget. I tell you, I watch a lot of skits, so don't come with the foolishness. If you're going to bring it, make sure so you bring it properly, because you can't come with the foolishness. Let me show you the last time Shayla talked to God and got what she wanted and messed it up. Let me make sure I show it to you, because more I want to see it. More I want to bring it in front of your face so you can see it for yourself. This was Shayla talking to God.
Jesus, Heavenly Father, I know I don't come to you the way that I should. But honestly, I don't feel like I have anybody else to come to, God. I know I haven't been a good person. I haven't been a good friend. Sometimes I just feel like I'm not even a good mother.
This was one of her most honest prayers, and she did pray this prayer. And that was a prayer. That's why you go to God and you be honest. And she was actually honest. Yes, sometimes I feel like you're not a good mother because you are not being a good mother. This was it. Doesn't look here. You can pray for anything. Stop that, Vanswell. Vanswell, don't put misinformation in that chat. Don't. This is another time for me play. When we talk God business, make sure you come correct. Come correct. You can pray for anything. The funny thing is you can actually pray for anything. As to what God brings to you, that's different. But you can pray for anything. Anything at all. O'Neal didn't miss this. O'Neal never missed this, friends. You can't come with this. Me tell you, say don't do that. You know, if y'all want to challenge this. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the Dylan, Texas scene. Let me see if I can find Dylan in Texas. Let me see if I can find Dylan. Let me see if I can find it. Y'all must forget that she was the one that messed this up. So nobody else. She'll mess up her own things. Them now. I know you're making it look like she don't know if we find the actual God. The God. Let's not do this. Let's not do this, friends. Oh, no, let's not do this. Y'all are not going to be disingenuous with this foolishness. This was it. This was it. She prayed and she got the artist. And when she got it, she messed it up. Let's not act like that. So don't make it look like she's not reaching God. She is reaching God. What she's doing is messing it up when she reaches God. That's a different thing. She prayed for the artist and she got him. She got him to come by and she messed it up because she couldn't control herself. It wasn't that she never got what she wanted from God. She got what she wanted from God. That's the question. Did Shayla get what she wanted from God when she had prayed this prayer? Did Shayla got what she wanted from God? Y'all don't play now. Listen to me. Listen to me. Uno not play. Don't play. She got what she wanted from God as she messed it up. But she get what she wants. She said she wanted an artist to come by so she could make some money and so she could get her purpose. She did get it. She got it. Hold on. I'm going to find it. Don't worry. Vanswell, you're asking me how did she mess this up. I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to do this for you, Vanswell. I have the time this morning. You know what? Not too much, but I have the time this morning. You want to do this, Vanswell. I tell you before, and I don't want to do this because it is what it is. But you know what? Let's just do this. Let's do this. Let's just do this, friends. Let's do this. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. When I watch Rick Ross dancing. Let's do this. Let us do this. Let's really and truly do this. For those who are gonna say she never get what she wanted, let's just do this.
Wayne, now
You guys need to stop.
Keep it professional, but when it comes to my son,
You guys need to stop this. We need to stop this. Y'all need to stop this. Y'all need to stop this. Now make it look like God not supplying when people ask. Una not gonna do this. Not my God. Not my God. Una not gonna do this to my God. Una not going to do this to my God. Y'all are not gonna do this. So let's work at this. Let's work this out.
Thoughts on that and how y'all feel? You feel?
well, is there a way for you say you want the artists to work together? Can they do their own separate solo albums first, or what are you thinking?
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Y'all good? Are y'all good? Because I'm talking right now and I can feel when people are not listening to me. And I'm taking my time out to do this because I'm passionate about music and good R&B music. But I can feel the energy and intensity in here right now.
I'm good.
Hey, let's keep it straight. What's on y'all mind? Because I can tell the music is not on y'all mind. The business is not on y'all mind. What's on y'all mind right now?
Honestly, I'm just irritated with Amber telling Anthony that Kai is not his son. Like, I feel like that's what she's doing at home. So it's difficult.
You saw that? God gave you what you want, but you decide that you wanted to go down the rabbit hole. And God don't have time for the you look here. God is going to give what you want when you're ready. Okay? God is going to give you what you want when you're ready. If you have the time for the games, all right, okay, but God are going to give you what you want. That's what it is. At the end of the day, friends, that's all I wanted just to show y'all. Let's not do this. Let's not do this. Vanswell, behave yourself. Vanswell, behave yourself, Vanswell. Behave. It's a moment where we're talking about God right now. Behave yourself. Pull back, Vanswell. Pull back. Unless you really believe what you're saying. Behave unless you believe. Unless you believe what you're saying. Unless you believe what you're saying, Vanswell, behave yourself. The point of the matter is this, friends. Shayla does not need anyone to pray to God. That's the point of the matter. God is everywhere. God is all around. God is with us. God is out. Him in the atmosphere. Him inside here in this room. Him in your room. He's in wherever it is. Even while these kids are going on, God is all around him. Can call on God at any given time. All you need to know today is that God is everywhere. And you don't need any secret to pray to God. You don't need any secret. You don't need anything different to come to God. You can come to God in any given moment. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. You can come to God any way that you want. But you know what, friends? That's our time. Shayla can pray for herself. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. I love y'all. Keep praying. Keep loving God. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful day.
Welcome to the Millennial Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.